What's up, everybody? Chris Flick here. Today we're going to be talking about building a winning mindset, a champion mindset. And, Carol Dweck is a researcher at Stanford University. She wrote an incredible book called Mindset. And in it, she identified a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. All right. The growth mindset is a mind that believes things can be improved upon, that we might be born a certain way, right, with certain skills, with certain talents. But with some work, with some effort, we can improve on those things. We could get better test grades. We could run a little faster. We could jump a little bit higher. We could get a little bit more skilled at the piano, in a sport, whatever it may be. Who I am today is not who I'm going to be tomorrow. And if I try, if I put in the work, I could get better. The fixed mindset believes all kind of talent, skill, intelligence, all of this stuff is innate. My dad can't jump, so I can't jump. My mom's not good at math, I'm not good at math. They accept whatever somebody tells them as who they're going to be for the rest of their life. They put a label on it, and they don't believe that their work, their effort, their desire to improve, they don't believe that that matters. They believe it is who it is, I am who I am, that's the way it's going to be, and all that nonsense. Now, while reading that book and reading a little bit about Carol Dweck, she gave an example from a study that she did not only once, but the results blew her mind, that she ended up repeating it 5 times and got the same results. Let me break this thing down for you, hopefully clear and concise and in a nutshell here. Students were given a test, all right? Everybody did awesome on the first test. After that test, the researchers and the teachers praised one group for their intelligence and praised the other group for their effort. Then they were getting ready to hand out a second test. They said, who wants the hard test, who wants the easy test? Those praised for their effort, over 90% of those kids put their hands up. They wanted the challenge, they wanted to face a tough obstacle, they were feeling good about themselves, and they wanted to go after that hard one. Those that were praised for intelligence, only a slight majority said, I want the hard one. The researchers speculate that those that were told they were smart didn't want that newfound identity of being intelligent to be challenged by a hard test. They didn't want to push themselves. They didn't want to get outside of their comfort zone and try something challenging. They were fine with who they were, right? And because of that, they weren't willing to grow. Now, a third test was given. This was the hardest test of them all. Those that were praised for everybody did terrible on it, by the way. Those that were praised for their efforts, they enjoyed it. They liked the challenge. They liked testing new solutions. They liked trying to solve those problems. And then the group that was praised for their intelligence, they hated it. They thought it was terrible, and they started to think that maybe I'm not as smart as I once thought I was, all right? And then a fourth test was given, all right? In this test, it was very similar to that first test in the sense that it was fairly easy. Those that were praised for their efforts saw a 30% increase in their test scores. Those praised for their intelligence saw a 20% reduction, all because of that little setback that they faced with the third test, right? Their whole psyche just kind of dipped, and it really started to affect who they thought they were, and because of that, saw a reduction in test scores. Now, we have to keep this in mind that when we face tough stuff here, right, we have here E plus R equals O. We have events that happen. Events could be hard. Events could challenge our identity, right? And we have to remember that how we respond to those challenging things is going to create the outcome, okay? Events plus response equals outcome. We don't eliminate that R. Events don't equal outcome. Our response to the event is going to create who we become down the road here. And those of us with the growth mindset will continue to grow year after year. They don't accept who they are. They try to get better in everything that they do. Hope you guys liked this episode. Peace, everybody.